All right, we are live. Captain Coin Hunter here with you this evening, aka Boudreaux. Let's see, you got the Evan Root hat on today. Probably gonna need a boat to go with that Evan Root with all this rain we've been getting. I'm telling you, man, it feels tropical too. Which they did have a little system in the Gulf, in the Northwest Gulf. Everybody from like Louisiana, Texas. They were feeling all that rain, just a few days ago. Yeah, and I got a red spot right there. Man, I had like 4 days on a beard, whiskers, I mean, which, yeah, it was getting there. It's full. And anyway, man, right here, I was kept scratching and scratching and scratching. And, yeah, you can tell. Instead of putting lotion on it, to soften that beard, I just kept, scratching. And that's the product of shaving. That's what it looks like after you shave. It looked like that before I shaved. I could see it red under there. Oh, well. Rocks boys, what's up? Da Moose, what's happening, brother? David Carlisle, what's going on? And okay, that's it. They got a lot of comments, but it's the same three. All right. Somebody told me that they lost $25. They bet on LSU. They lost $25, and they are in Mississippi, I think. They on the Gulf Coast. They're not in Louisiana, but they on the Gulf Coast. Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. I forgot. And man, I lost $25 on that game. I never thought that USC would beat LSU. But hey, LSU kind of beat themselves though. That one play cost them. And he was out, taking his helmet off. He was out. That's a no-no on the field. You do not take your helmet off for no reason. And you don't throw it on the ground for no reason. And there's Mahoney, Miss Missy, Luquette. And she's cooking a soup tonight. Yeah. The fire's off. I don't know why the fire's off. Maybe she's going to fire it up a little later, and add the potatoes. Because I don't know if she cooked the potatoes up or not yet. I don't know. We'll find out. She'll chime in. She'll type it. So what's everybody up to this evening? Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier about the rain, a few days ago. Yeah, that's everybody in Texas and Louisiana, Mississippi. Parts of them. We had a lot of rain along the coast. That part, the western Gulf. Had that system, Alabama too, had that system out, just floating around, doing the ping pong, going back and forth and pinball, going every which way in the Gulf. So yeah, Mike Badger, what's up? Kevin Hendrickson, what's happening, more of me? A soup. Beef, beef and vegetable, meat and vegetable. Shade Tree Shack. What's that? Go Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Chiefs. Madwood, what's happening? What's been going on? Let's see. Mike Badger, what's happening to Mike? Chew, how you doing? Let me see if Southern will be up here in a little bit. He might still be doing a few things. It's still early for him. I forgot a couple of weeks ago. I went live on Friday because I didn't go live on the Thursday. I forget what happened on the Thursday. Anyway, he had said, man, I'm still, you know, he was in the comments, I'm still working, still working. And I made a couple of $100 so far, something like that. And I'm like, you know, he's out delivering pizza. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I didn't know you did that on Thursday too. I knew it was on the weekends, but I forgot I was live that Friday. So a lot is happening. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Matt Wood. How you been doing, Chu? I don't know if I know a few of y'all seen my video I made 4 or 5 days ago. It was custom made leads for that vacuum tube. Oh man, how come anybody didn't tell me that my mic wasn't right here? Unless y'all were hearing me loud and clear. You got a lot's going on. You got skin cancer on your right ear and got to have surgery on the left hip. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a little bit going on there, I would say. Man, I'm surprised. I don't know what, maybe right here, I don't know. I didn't know I would live this long. When I was younger, 20s, 30s. Jeff Skews, what's up, mon ami? How you doing, Jeff? What's been happening? When I was in my 20s, I thought the whole world would be gone, glued up, whatever, you know. So when older people and wiser people were telling me, hey, man, you know, look, you and my son, you know, y'all out there, y'all making money. That's a good thing. Okay. But he said, look, y'all out in Vermilion Bay and in the Gulf of Mexico. That water's salty out there. I know it's hot, you know, which it wasn't real hot, not to us, because we own the water in a boat. Okay. We own the water and we're running crab cages. You know, I was running like, get 150, 200 back then at the time, which is not really a lot. You know, we got that done in an hour and a half or so. And 2 hours. And then we, you know, grab our soap, go on top of the dock on Bayou Shan. We go to a buddy of mine's camp, climb up the ladder, get on top of the wharf, the roof, and we jump in the bayou. Okay, then we get out the water, get back up, we soap ourselves off real good, wash our hair, get all that old fish juice, you know, bait juice and crab juice off of us. And that way we're kind of smelling good when we get back in on land, you know, then get my truck all stinky and all that on the inside, which I was, if I had my 68 Ford pickup, with them kind of vinyl seats in it. But anyway, I didn't want to, you know, stink my truck up. So by the time we had got back in our shorts, and that's all we wore, short pants, white shrimp boots, and a hat. That was it. So, you know, we got a good, nice tan all over. But Danny Jones, you know, DJ, he, Rail 92, what's up? Randy, RXTX, what's happening? And the Porch Man, what's happening, brother? Mike Badger says I'm at my favorite place up in the mountain. Clean up so I don't have any unwanted visitors. Yeah, like some raccoons, black bears. Yeah. So anyway, Danny's daddy, you know, look, y'all need to put some clothes on. You know, wear a white shirt, you know, something that covers most of that skin y'all got. Y'all gonna get skin cancer when y'all get old. So, well, we never listened to them. We always had a straw hat on, though, you know, something to keep the sun off our head. So I think I might have a little, I don't know, maybe not. It's not bad. It's not going anywhere. I've been having that a few years. It just came out, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, something like that. I forgot. A little mole or whatever. Had one since I was a kid down on my sternum right there. A little mole on my skin. So I don't know. I'll find out later on though. Now it's scaring me. Back then it didn't scare me. I didn't think I lived it. I didn't think the world would be existent, you know. So anyway. But anyway, yeah. Last video was of these custom made leads. For that voltmeter I got, that vacuum tube. These right here, all this was ordered separately, you know, a long time ago. Figured I'd need them, and there we go. Got 14 gauge wire, got the needle probes. You can put whatever you want on this, alligator clips, whatever, as long as you have that style for the safety probes. And then like these are the safety ones. They'll plug into here too, just like that, because that is exactly, this is this with this cut off. Because my new voltmeter I acquired, vacuum tube voltmeter, that I've been working on, showing off the last couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. That's this with that cut off, the safety part. Only this part goes in. Well, anyway, Pammy Jones with a $3 super sticker with a Pammy Puff Daddy super sticker. Thank you, Pammy Jones. How you been doing, girl? So anyway, yeah, we got the vacuum tube voltmeter going. I did a recap on it. Changed all the capacitors, not just the electrolytics and like the Illinois style caps, the yellow one, you know, the axial leads, the Illinois, and also I put the caps on my oscilloscope to find out the outside fall part on it. Yeah. So I changed the electrolytics and like the decoupling, coupling capacitors, and all the ceramics too. While I had most of them, I just had to order a few and some 20 million ohm resistors, but we got that done. It's up and operational. I got one little problem with it on the ultra low range on the 1.5 volt. It doesn't want to calibrate on the 1.5 volt scale, but it on the DC, but it does calibrate on the 15 and 50, which that's the most common used anyhow for DC. I'm living the dream. There you go, Pammy. Man, what'd you do? Hit the lottery or something? Hit the bingo? Dang. Anyway, oh, thank you for that, David. Thank you for putting Pammy Jones' link. Anybody that doesn't have Pammy Jones, just pick up that link David Carlisle put in there. Let me, where's it at? Right here. There it is. All right. Yeah, it doesn't want to cooperate on the 1.5 volt scale. And I know why. They have a resistor network in there, resistor divider network. And it's a 8.2 ohm resistor. Anyway, it stays hot in there because that's vacuum tube operated. They got 2 vacuum tubes in there, and it's hot in there. Now the tubes are well away from the resistor network, but man, that thing's 65 years old. So I mean, it was made in 1959, 1960. So in that era right there, and those resistors are known to change the values. In fact, I changed, one already, and now in fact I changed 2 of them. I already had another. Barry Payton, what's going on, mon ami? Oh, hey Barry. There's that. I think we talked about it. Barry's electronic technician also. He one got me over at Tiger Truck Stop years ago, and he's the one got me to open up my radio shop over there. When me and him were truck driving together, they were looking for a radio man. Another shop, Tiger Truck Stop, and Barry's the one that told him about me because I had my shop in Abbeville, and he said, think he'll move his business? I'm going to talk to him. So I went over there and talked to him, and yep, it was worked at 40-minute drive. Let's see. Well, it worked at 45-minute drive to go talk to him. But anyway, Barry, that's that vacuum tube voltmeter I've been talking about. And it works. I got it working. To the point. Anyway, I just got one resistor out on the low scale, and I'm not worried about that because I won't be using that scale. I'll just be using that the next one up, and nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Missy got something congested or something with her ear and stuff. She got a Z-Pack today and something else. It's something like a Z-Pack. I forgot that. Streptomycin, zeptomycin or something. One of them. Yeah, go LSU. Go LSU. Yeah. Yeah, LSU shouldn't have lost that game.
I am officially starting the hashtag Fire Brian Kelly chants. That was a goddamn embarrassment. They played too conservatively. Like,
yeah, but you know, who was it that threw his helmet on the field?
I don't know, but they had too many. I know what you're talking about. There were too many bullshit penalties that cost us in the end.
Yeah, well, we stepped on our own toes. I was saying that earlier. You know, we kind of beat ourselves.
Yeah, it ain't no excuse. But I can tell you this, okay? Yeah, you know how all these other teams like Bama and Auburn and South Carolina, and they play like Division III teams, and they run up the score like 87-0 in week 1. Who does LSU play every year? We play top 25 teams every year, week 1. Every year. We don't play no wussy teams in week 1 and run up the score. So all I can say is we did good. We should have won. You know, that's all there really is to it. They shot themselves in the foot. And changes need to happen. So, hey, Miss Missy. Look, and everybody in chat. So, yeah, I got home. I watched that game. I literally was like, what the? So, yes. But it's okay. I'm pretty sure LSU could run the table. I don't think they're losing.
Yeah, I mean, we were ahead, you know. We were behind at the start of the game. But, I mean, it was an answer back right away, you know.
Funny enough.
Ahead, and then, you know, then ahead, and then all of a sudden, boom. Like, what the?
I didn't miss anything. I got home. It was 0-0 with, 12 minutes left in the second quarter. That very next play is when they had that catch that I don't think should have been the catch that they said, oh, it's the best catch you've ever seen. That wasn't catch because he didn't hold on to the ball. That's when USC scored, and as soon as I walked in, that's when they started going boom, boom, boom. So I didn't miss anything because I missed the first quarter. But, of course, you know, this Saturday I got to work again. I'm telling my boss I want Saturdays and Sundays off, especially Sundays. I had a Sunday off, and they took it away from me. And I'm kind of pissed about that because, you know, my boss is like, well, you know, I don't watch football. And I said, well, I do. You could be here on the weekends then. But, you know, let's see. And I'm not watching the game tonight because I don't care about it.
What game?
The Chiefs and the Ravens kick off right about now, actually.
Oh, I didn't know they was doing a Thursday night game.
They always do Thursday night to
early.
start off the
I didn't
season.
know, preseason. I didn't know they did them on Thursday. I thought.
Oh no, this is the regular season. This counts. This one counts tonight.
Oh, this must
They
be the
always
first
do
game
that
of
with-
regular season then.
They always do that with the Super Bowl champions. They put them on a Thursday night. They've been doing that for 20 years.
Yeah, but what, on Thursday nights?
Yeah, it's NFL kickoff, and then they got a game Friday night.
Yeah, but
The Packers and the Eagles.
I never did watch no games on Thursday night. The
They've
only
always been on.
weekday games we watched were Monday Night Football years ago. There were never no Thursday night
Well,
games on the
Then
air.
they got a game. Then they got a game Friday night. Eagles and Packers it's playing in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and that's a regular season game. Yeah, the NFL put a game in Brazil on a soccer field. So,
Really?
Yep. So that counts tomorrow night. I don't know what game. I don't know what channel that's on, but that's
Who they
tomorrow.
playing?
It's Eagles and the Packers.
Well, why would they put a game in South America?
Because the NFL's fucking crazy.
NFL's what?
They're freaking crazy.
And losing their mind.
Yeah. Hey, cooking. I don't know where the hell Brock's boys. I don't know where the hell you see that's lost November 9th. I see a W. Because we ain't losing to the damn Tide. I promise you that shit. That ain't happening.
Yeah, come
That's
on now,
LSU.
brothers, boys. Come
That's
on now.
LSU.
Can't be doing that. No.
See, them fighting words there. See, LSU and Bama, no, we don't like Bama. As a team, I don't care about the state. I'm just talking about the actual football team. No. I mean, I don't even see Bama winning more than 4 games this year. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but, I mean, without Saban, I couldn't even tell you the head coach at Bama this year. Probably John Bond or something. I don't know the guy's name. But
I know, but we're going to beat Bama's ass this year.
damn right.
What we did last year. I mean,
We done beat Bama like, what, 12 years in a row? We don't lose to Bama. We never lose to Bama. What is this nonsense? Phone's No, phone, I said LSU. Don't bring me up Bama stats. I don't want to look at that shit. But, yeah, I just got the Fox Weather Channel on because I'm looking at the storms. It stopped raining here for a while, but, Yeah, the Eagles and the Packers play in Brazil tomorrow night. Sao Paulo. Playing on a soccer field.
Sao Paulo, yeah. Yeah, they got it. They playing on a soccer field. They got marked off for football.
Yeah, I don't know what stadium. Yeah, I didn't even know about this until yesterday because they've showed it on the Fox Weather Channel. They were talking about the NFL and how it's affecting the weather's affecting the games. And they said the Eagles play tomorrow night in Brazil. And I go, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Mike DeBoer. I don't know who that
the
is.
Eagles and the what?
Eagles and the Packers.
Packers. Okay, I thought that's what Pammy Jones just wrote. Philadelphia.
Yeah. I don't know who's the home
Packers,
game for,
yeah,
but
the Packers, man. I heard that.
dude's name's Mike DeBoer, really? I can make so many jokes out of that one. Yeah, I even heard of that guy before. But I won't be able to get to watch the Saints game because bastard scheduled me. I told him not to fucking schedule me on a Sunday, and they do it anyway, so I'm kind of pissed. Let's see what's going on.
Boy, I like these silicone wires, man. They roll up so good. They don't kink when it gets cold. They don't get sticky like rubber hoses in the summertime.
Oh, we'll beat the hell out of Oklahoma. I ain't worried about that shit. Like I said, we ain't losing another game. I'm pretty confident in this. So, make as many Alabama jokes as you want, David. I'm good with that. It's all
Yeah,
good.
he don't
with
like
me.
Bama. He don't like Bama.
Shit,
You
no.
know? No, Bama's not. He lives in Alabama, but Bama's not his team.
No, I know Auburn's his team.
Yeah, Auburn, Alabama's his team. Which I root for Auburn too. You know, when I was living in Alabama, I was an Auburn fan all my buddies were Auburn fans, except for a couple, but they liked Auburn until Auburn played Bama, Bama. And uh, and I liked now when Auburn would play LSU, then I was LSU. Remember that, where was it? The VFW? I think it was the VFW in Saraland. Yeah, Saraland, I want to say. They had the VFW had steak nights on I think it was Thursday nights. And I'd get a steak, potato, and salad every Thursday night. It was like $9, I think, for a ribeye. You can eat it there or take it to go, either way. But that VFW, when for the Iron Bowl, when Auburn plays Bama, this particular one was for the thumb. The fifth time Auburn was gonna beat Bama, okay, and they did. They did beat Bama. They got the thumb. The fifth game in a row. Fifth game in a row to beat Roll Tide Roll. So, and that VFW, if you paid, I think it was $20 on the pool, football pool, and they had a couple of pools. That got you into the VFW. Now it was free to get in anyway. But that got you on the board. That's where they had 100 squares. That got you on the board, plus free drinks for the whole night. And it didn't matter what you drank, beer, whiskey, whatever. And they put a bracelet on. That way, it showed that you paid your $20 and you was eligible for free drinks. And then they had the curves and stuff like that, and horse divers and all that stuff. Hector, what's up, mon ami? Oh, mi amigo. So, I didn't win on the board, I didn't win on the pool, but, I enjoyed myself. Drank a few beers, a couple of mixed drinks. And got to eat good, because people were bringing all kinds of stuff. They had cakes, pies, hors d'oeuvres, ham sandwiches, little, finger sandwiches, stuff like that. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
And Auburn won. They beat Bama back. They did.
Well, in that situation, I would always take Auburn to beat Bama.
There was one guy, he won two times on the pool, on that 100 square pool. He won 2 times. Because the score either stayed the same or the numbers fell just right for him. Oh, wait a minute. He had a couple of spots. That's what it was. Either it stayed the same at the end of each quarter. I'll have to look the score up on that to see. But anyway.
You go on College Football Reference. It'll bring up any box score.
What's up, Mr. Russ?
What's going on? What's up, boo?
Oh, not a whole lot.
What's up?
Feeling a lot better. I was feeling cold yesterday.
Wait, Brock's boys, I'll do what Cajun says about that message. There's only 2 things that control the tide. The moon and LSU, baby.
That's right. Brock's boys, I thought you was an Auburn fan, man. LSU?
He's the other one. No, he's a full-blown Alabama fan. But don't worry. When LSU puts up 70 on that team, that's going to be a great night. No. We usually play Bama like right after, whatever. No, USC didn't control LSU. LSU controlled LSU. They hurt themselves in the foot. So,
Yeah, he shot himself in the foot Sunday. I found it kind of odd that they played Sunday, but I forgot that it was a holiday weekend.
Yeah, they played the game in Reliance Stadium. So they usually do that. LSU will usually play a big team in like a kickoff classic. They've been doing that for years. That's what I'm saying. LSU doesn't play these Division II teams and run up the score in week one. They've never done that. They always play high quality teams. So at least LSU is going out there and playing these tough teams where the Bamas of the world are playing. Who the hell did they play? They won like 65-3. I don't even know who they played. And they just, they scored like 1,000 yards. And I'm like, well, yeah, they played a shitty team. I mean, hell, LSU can play a shitty team and run up 1,000 yards. It don't mean anything. You know, so you look back at it, LSU actually played a decent opponent. They should have won that game, but life goes on, you know, so just the way I see it.
Yeah, Hector's in California also. He's up in the high desert up there, on the outskirts of LA, like to the north something side up there. He's up in the high elevations. They have a ranch up there. He's got his regular house and property, but they also have a ranch, a farm where they, raise meat, on the hoof, and some vegetables and stuff like that. Russ, what you been up to?
Well, I've been trying to dodge this rain, but I've been neck deep into a F-250 6.0 Power Stroke most of the week, trying to figure out what's going on with that thing. But I think I finally figured it out.
6.0 Power Stroke. That's the one that
Yeah,
you people don't like.
yeah, it belongs to a buddy of mine, but I think I got him back. Well, I ain't really got him going, but I do got him going, if that makes any sense. I told him what to do if he just wants to drive it, but he's going to have to put gas in it or put diesel in it before it hits that 1/4 of a tank mark. I told him I wouldn't run it much lower than a half tank.
I had a Silverado. You know how on the Chevy vehicles,
Yeah.
97, 98, 96, 7, 8, that era of that generation of truck.
Uh-huh.
The gas gauge, when it's got to a 1/4 tank, when it started hitting that orange, and then it gradually turned into the red color, orange to red. When your gas gauge, that gas gauge got on that 1/4 tank mark, you better be looking for a gas station.
Yeah. The gauge is correct on this. That ain't the problem. The problem is the assembly that goes down into the tank. The bottom part of it, about that long, is all plastic, and it's got a strainer at the bottom of it. Every one of those, when they get age on them, will deteriorate and break and just fall to the bottom of the tank in pieces. And now the metal part of your tube is about a 1/4 of a tank up, or a little bit lower, but with all the sloshing of an engine, and you're sucking in air, and that was the problem. They kept they had an alternator issue, so they were trying to get it to me. Well, they had less than a 1/4 of a tank trying to get it to me, and it died on my buddy, and he pulled it over. I mean, running great 1 minute and just freaking die, and then they changed the alternator themselves, not knowing if it needed it or not, and put 2 known good batteries in it, and we're en route to here to bring it to me. And they got about a mile from here, and that sucker shut down on big puff of black smoke and just shut down, and he towed it the rest of the way. So I went out there. The first thing I did was charge the batteries up because they were hammering on it, and to find out this driver's side battery wasn't charging. The passenger side was, but there was a really bad connection with the crossover cable that charges this battery, and I've repaired that, and now both batteries up, fully charged and going. And I fired that dude up, man. She was running like a top. I put my scan tool on it and sit there and looked at all the pressures, like from the high pressure oil pump and all these different things. And I mean, it sounded good, running good. And I put some heavy duty jumper cables across one battery to the other, and the alternator was charging. When I disconnected, it wasn't charging. Anyway, long story short, it was that power wire going from one battery to the next. I fixed that, and all of a sudden that joker just died on me, sitting right there idling. And it was real low on fuel, but not low enough to die. It was showing about an eighth of a tank. And I'm like, well, what the heck? I said, this thing just run out of fuel. And that's when I got to looking into it. Very common problem with that particular truck those years right through there. Real common. It happens to all of them eventually. So
all he has to do is keep it.
He's got to keep it. I wouldn't run it no more than between half and a quarter of a tank. I'd be looking for a service station, and he'll be all right. But there's a possibility with that strainer and everything off. And I've seen pictures online where there's bits of plastic all in that tank now. There is a possibility it could get picked up in that suction line coming, that the pump's creating and get sucked into that line of restriction. I told him that. I said, but, it's up to you. You can either deal with it now. I'll drop the tank and prove that's the problem, or you can keep driving it and just make sure you got fuel. He says, yeah, for right now, let's just do that. But I just printed off a bunch of wiring diagrams. His rear lights are not coming on, or the brake lights either, so I got to dig into that issue. Technically, this truck has 3 issues. I've done fixed one, found the problem on the second one. Now I got to tackle number 3 tomorrow. Then he can come get it.
You think it's a lost ground somewhere for your lights?
I don't know. I hadn't even looked at it yet. I printed off all the wiring diagrams, and he did say that his son changed a fuse. It had a pop fuse, and I said, well, something normally pops a fuse, like that. And so I hadn't even looked at the fuse yet. I'll do all that tomorrow. It's been raining the last 2 days, and it might be raining tomorrow too. So if it is, it'll be whenever I can get to it. I ain't gonna play with it out in the rain,
I was talking about that earlier when the stream first started about, that little tropical system we had out, in the northwest corner off of Texas and Louisiana, extreme west Louisiana. So that thing was doing like a pinball, going. Didn't know where to go. It wasn't really a depression, but it treated it like one,
I mean, this is us right now. Look at all this cloud cover. I'm the blue dot right there.
Right.
It's all to our left and right. From Panama City and further that way, all the way past New Orleans.
Oh yeah, it's it's over here too.
Yeah, all the way up to Jackson.
We did have a day and a half or so of sunshine.
Yeah, what's up, Demas?
And then I want to say it rained in another half a day of sun, but for the most part, in the last week, it's been rain.
Yeah.
Rain.
Right.
And some storms too. Some big thunderbolts.
Yeah. Yep. That's about all I've been doing, just trying to get him back up and going.
Hey, Panchuco, don't you?
Yeah.
Got a box in the mail today from him.
Okay. What do you send you?
I'm gonna do a
Some
mail
seasoning
call
or-
on it. Oh shit! do a mail call on it tomorrow. Some stuff I never saw before. Sent me a package.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, I tell you what, it came in. UPS, Buster Brown truck. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah, but
That's a shame, right?
wasn't his truck. It was like that when it was loaded on its truck. He saw it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he knocked on the door. He told me that. Well, actually, he was gonna knock on the door. I was waiting on him. The little dog, a little long-haired Chihuahua, heard the truck drive up. Heard him walking up. She was all barking and everything. So anyway,
Trying to figure out what these.
there's glass in there. I think.
Trying to figure out what them stripes are coming across my face right there. I just cleaned my.
Well insulated.
I just cleaned my lens. It don't seem to be on there. Oh well.
Look at that wrapper.
Yeah.
There's something else. Couldn't get it out earlier. Anyway, it's I can see it through there. It's some caramel apple whiskey.
Ooh, that sounds
Made
good.
by some refinery not far from its house.
Huh.
This is made in Michigan.
Michigan? Okay, I didn't know that's where he lived. All right.
St. Julian Distillery.
Okay.
And you know, they only make it in small batches. It's not no tearing up my elbow here. I have a little.
That's just light coming from up here, I guess. It's aggravating me. Kick it back. See if it goes away.
Little blood coming out of there. Kind of clip that little. I got a little thing on my elbow where you keep your elbow on the table all the time.
Yeah.
It makes a little callus. Well, I kind of cut that callus a little too close to the skin. I got into the meat of it. Oh, we got Mr. Southern Coin Hunter.
Oh, I know what that might be.
Yeah, back early. What's up, Dan?
Hey, what's going on, man? I just went and picked up some food and threw it in the microwave for supper tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I went and picked up some beef burritos. Threw those in the microwave. I got when I grabbed my mail, it's been raining all day, and I got 2 rows of coins that came in from Adam from the Live Point Q&A. Well, what I got. So I get to open that up and go through some change. But I was back checking some coins today at home. I don't know if you've seen the videos where I've been posting die cracks on the back of the memorial building. Those are pretty heavy circulated coins. Well, I finally found a nice one. The 1995. It starts at the rim, goes across the eye of United, into the upper part. It's a lower roof, all the way across about base 7, between post 6, between 7 and 8 for the die crack stops at. And it's a nice condition coin.
What's up, Wood and Metal Garage? What's happening, Mona Me?
But right now, I thought I could go drop a line in my backyard. I might be able to catch me a minnow or two. One area gets real low. It stays wet. Once it gets wet like this, it stays like that for about, I don't know, 4 days, 5 days. The water just stays there.
Yeah, I saw you had that video out on that. You had mentioned the die crack, but which you already know, I'm not in the die crack that much. a little bit depends on the die crack, you know. If it's a shattered die, you know, like an 1865 shield nickel, you know, from the Civil War, well, yeah, I'm into that. Andrew O'Neill, he got the Professor Ken Peavy, bless his soul. He had an 1865, a nice specimen, shattered die crack nickel. And the only thing better than that would have been having the dies themselves, you know, which that would be impossible. But he won the big show one time, and that nickel, Ken threw it in there. You know, man, that's an expensive nickel too. To be a shattered die crack like that, I mean, I'm surprised the whole nickel just didn't fall apart in pieces. So
There's a picture of that. What's inside his tank?
let me. What happened to that in there?
You see that at the bottom, that rubber and plastic part from the metal down, where the metal stops in the plastic, the black with the
Oh yeah.
yeah. That's
okay.
what falls off and just disintegrates. And you
Okay.
see how much higher that tube is up above the bottom of that thing. And that's why it's doing what it's doing. You run that thing low, and it's gonna run out of gas, even though you still got gas in your tank.
Right.
I say gas, I mean diesel.
Yeah, I know
You
what
know
you
what I
mean.
mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where
Oh,
that's
you
coming
sent
from.
me something else too. I'm gonna do a official unboxing video mail call tomorrow for him. Saltwater tap.
Oh, I
Missy
love that
saw
stuff.
it on the backside like this, and she says, "Oh, I want that chocolate one." I'm
Yeah,
like, "Baby," I said, that's taffy."
yeah, I like that saltwater
You know, I
taffy.
said it's not chocolate. You know, I mean, it might be have a little chocolate flavoring in it or whatever, but
We used,
not chocolate like a Hershey bar chocolate. You
yeah,
know, not that type of chocolate.
we used to go up in the Smoky Mountains when I was growing up, and they had the Smoky Mountain taffy shop there, and they was making it with the machines that turn that taffy like this, and they'd sell it, and
You know, pull
love
taffy.
that stuff. I like to get my hands on some of that. You can buy it in strips or little candies like that.
Now, Mike Badger, that guy in here,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you've met him in here already. Uh, he's from over there by not far from the Smoky Mountains. He's over in on the outskirts of Chattanooga,
Hmm.
uh, like to the west side of Chattanooga. He's up in that area, Smoky Mountain. I tell you, there's a candy place. If I would ever go to Canada for some reason, you know, I've got relatives in Canada, but if I would ever go there, there's a place I'd like to go to. It's a candy shop, candy shop. They make candy by hand, still the old way from 1933.
Yeah.
Uh, and I don't know how this guy acquired the shop. Maybe he was a kid when working there, and then he bought the business from the old people, whatever, because he's not that old, you know.
Hmm.
He's not 90 something years old, right? He's 50s, 60s, you know, I want to say maybe 60s. He's got a gray beard and all that. So, I mean, I want to say he's 60s, but acts like he's 50,
Yeah.
you know, in his 50s. And him and his wife and kids, you know, they own the shop. And nice little candy shop. I'll put the link up here in a little bit to it. They make little hard candies, you know, candy canes, you know, all this stuff by hand. You know, everything's handmade. in this shop.
You know they got the Roman candy that they used to sell in New Orleans. They sell it at the zoo in New Orleans. The Roman taffy. I can't remember the name of it, but it's been sold in New Orleans for 150 years. Every time I go to the zoo, which I haven't went in about 3 or 4 years, I always get. They used to be like 10 cents, 20 cents. Now they're like $1 for each one, $1.50, something like that. But it's big sticks.
When I went to the New Orleans Zoo, when I was a kid with my family.
Yeah. What's up with these Bama fans? Come on now. It's going LSU. Y'all know the shit by now.
710, what's happening, Mona Me? Oh, Russ. Mike Badger wants to know what flavor taffy you like.
I don't really have a favorite. I like all of it. We'll buy it every now and then. There's a place somewhere around here. Somebody brought us some not long ago, and was going to get Trina to freeze dry it. And I ended up eating that stuff. We didn't freeze dry nothing. I don't know. I like all kind of flavors.
So, like from that store you're talking about in the Smokies.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They got like a box of assorted flavors and stuff. I tell you what I do like though, like that vanilla flavor, just a vanilla. But I like all of them really. It don't matter to me. I like them all. I went to their website a few years ago, and I think it was after the pandemic or whatever, and they were not selling anything, but I could actually order them online. They had a website. I haven't been back since then, but I couldn't order it at the time. When I was a kid in the candy aisle, you could buy a taffy it was about that long, and it was striped all the way through, and it was real thin, and it was kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Until you got to chewing it, then it kind of turned into the taffy.
Remember that? And I remember the other one called Laffy Taffy, the real soft one.
Oh, yeah, the Laffy Taffy. That was years later after that some strips came out. But I used to buy it. I liked it, man. I've always liked taffy. Something else I like a lot is toffee. Toffee with a
toffee.
T.
Yeah, like Score or
or a Heath bar or something like that.
Yeah,
that stuff.
Oh yeah, I like toffee too. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of kids didn't like it.
Yeah, I know.
Toffee. But boy, I did for some reason.
Me too.
What's up, Theo? Country Mile Garage is in the house.
I'm going to get off here in a few. I just want to pop in. You sent me links the last few weeks. I just wanted to holler at you more than anything. Ain't seen you in a few weeks.
That link I just put up in the chat, that's for that candy store in cannabis. Logan's Candy. That's actually a short video right there. And that little, I don't know, it's not even a minute long. It's like 30 seconds, if that.
Yeah.
Or 20 seconds. You know them little candies that like that long, kind of square, but they kind of pillow shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Pillow shaped. They kind of have a little. Yeah, well, they are pillow shaped. What they do, they make a big old round block of them, that big around, about that long.
Yeah.
And then he'll hook it, and then get it all mixed with the stripes, and then they'll roll it on that marble. They got a huge several marble work areas that are like 10 foot long, and then he'll roll it like that. He'll have you can do whatever you want with it, candy cane or a lollipop or whatever. But what they do, they cut them a certain length, and then they put two of them in this little cast iron cutter. It's not really a cutter, but you press on it a couple of times, and then you take it out, take one out at a time, and it's going to come out in that same string, but it's kind of serrated. And then you just drop it on the counter, and it divides itself in those little bitty pillows
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like a bed pillow, but kind of square, like a sofa pillow. And they like 3 different stripes. They call that one strawberry shortcake because they got 3 different flavors in them that he mixes in there.
Yeah.
It's hey, put it this way: I've watched a lot of their short videos. I did. They made a 4-foot lollipop, wrap around lollipop like that.
Yeah.
Candy cane lollipop. They made a 4-foot one. It barely went through the door.
That's crazy.
To get it out
Huh.
in the cooler part, and where they could wrap it. And actually, they have to kind of lean the table a little bit,
Yeah.
because the door wasn't quite wide enough. I think it was right at 3.5 foot, something like that.
Yeah.
Baxter and the Snake Fiend representing Northwest Louisiana in the house. What's happening?
Who dat?
Got 12 days to end, but things are getting done. There you go.
Yeah, Boo, I'm going to jump out of here, man. I just want to holler at y'all.
Well, Russ, appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, man.
Visit. All right. Y'all take it light. Pluto.
Everybody have a good night.
All right, let's see.
Right against the rolls of coins I got from Adam from Live Point Q&A on his whatnot sale the other night. Big Rose, the 1958 Philly. I don't know.
Penny? You got a penny or a nickel?
It's a pennies.
Oh, okay.
Now, I did do a quick 10 roll nickel hunt the other day. You had a 51 and a 47 nickel. 10 roll.
I find those when I'm at work generally. But I hadn't been there in 2 days, and I hadn't been on a register in like 4 days. So
I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow. Me and John's going to go to the store. I got to go to Walmart for a reason, okay? I don't go to Walmart just to go to Walmart like Johnny Best does. He
I only
goes
go there. I only go there because I have to get my groceries, and that's the closest place.
I will not buy. I will not go to Walmart to get groceries. I won't go over there to get groceries.
Well, the only other place doesn't have what I want. So.
Right. If I'm there with somebody else, then I'll get a couple of things there. I will not buy meat, nothing like that from Walmart.
Oh no, I wouldn't buy meat. I'd buy meat from Rouse's meat. I don't buy it from the other places. But if we need a box of cereal or something like that, just 1 or 2 little items, like some potted meat, I like the Great Value potted meat. It's the same as Libby's. I think Libby's makes potted meat for Walmart because it tastes exactly the same. Armour, ARMOUR, Armour potted meat, Vienna sausage, I cannot stand. It's too salty and it has an off taste to it. Cannot stand that crap. Yeah, that's spam.
Bradley Hyde, what's happening? No, Bradley in the house. Now, I used to go, this was a Kroger. They handled Kroger products. It was a Fry's over in Arizona and Tucson and all over Arizona. I think New Mexico, if I'm not mistaken, they had Safeway and Fry's. Huge supermarkets. Man, they'd have some good meat too. Oh boy, on sale all the time. When I left Arizona, come back to Louisiana back in 2009. Milk was on sale. They had milk wars in Arizona and beef meat wars, price wars. on milk and beef. Beef, New York strips was like $3 a pound, $2.95. Milk was $1.45 a gallon, not a half a gallon, a gallon. Yeah, they had them people out there in the parking lots and stores. You know, they'd stand by their car, and they'd have a little scam going on. See, milk was $1.50 a gallon. So, hey, sir, look, and they'd have a little kid with them. You know, him and his wife and the kid. Say, look, we got some cereal. We had enough for the cereal, but we don't have enough for the milk. Can you spare, you know, some change, pocket change for the milk? And I helped them out, you know, a couple of times. You know, and here's $5. You know, get you some milk and something else for the kid. And man, I came back later to the store that afternoon. Like I went at 10 o'clock, you know, the first time. I went back at 3 o'clock. They were still there doing the same hustle with the same box of cereal. I'm like, oh, I said, I got your number now. I said, look, I done gave you $5 already, and you're still hanging around here and all that. All you're doing is panhandling legally. Well, kind of legally. So anyway, I think he left, you know, because I told him, I'm gonna just, you know, go tell the store manager you out here, you know, ripping people off. They probably made a couple of $100 that day, you know. Yeah, you know, they got this list, you know, and milk was only $1.50 a gallon. You know, I gave him $5, you know. I mean, that $5 wasn't hurting me. And then again, you know, the same thing with the different couple, you know, different, little bit different though, you know. I think it was with some ham, and then they wanted bread. And then after the guy with the milk, you know, the cereal, wanting milk, that's when I caught on to the ham and then the bread. So, Elvis, what's up? Doctor Who?
A microwave is calling my name. Ooh, 72D.
Missy's cooking a soup. Well, it's already cooked. Anyway, we're doing it with a brisket. I meant to say that earlier and I forgot. You know, I got off track. We had bought a couple of briskets that was on sale for $2.50 or $2.25, something like that. And you know, whole brisket. Bought two of them. Just threw them in the freezer, deep freezer. And then a while back, we took one brisket out and we cut a roast out of it, some gravy meat. You know, we cubed it like stew meat, you know, but I call it, you know, gravy cut meat. On my way to the Open Day County Fair for Foods Fund doing the Ag Expo with High School Student Project. I ended up buying some pies of country ham and dinner. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hector. Hell yeah. Power of Power is in concert. I don't know who Tower of Power is. Never heard of. I think I know Tower of Power or something is I thought that was where's that place in California that had a landslide or threatening, yeah, I know they had a landslide. They cut power off to a couple of hundred houses. And still 106 outside. Yeah, I think it'd be like 70 degrees here. It was 77. Let's see what it is now. You know, we all 75 degrees. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better than 106. Yeah, then the brisket cut it, you know, what I call gravy meat, you know, inch and a half stew meat. to make soup, or gravy, what have you. 70s music, California, like, California, like, Chicago, okay. Might have to check that name out. Tower of Power. I don't know what.
Kind of froze up there.
I've never heard that Tower of Power.
Neither have I. Ooh. I just
I
found
mean,
out.
I was raised in the 60s, 70s on that music. So Chicago was out in 60s, 70s, 80s. Chicago had 4 decades of music, 62 in Chile and Pennsylvania. What part of PA you in when I got? We got a friend of ours, a bunch of us in here. We have a friend of ours up in Pennsylvania, and Lewiston. That's old Big T Corns and Mama T, naturally. Kind of central. Oh, okay. Yeah, because Lewiston is kind of like north, kind of central, but up north. Check you out later, Hector. I appreciate you coming in, on me. Yep, Hammy Jones is in PA too. I forgot about that. Somewhere in PA. I don't know where, but somewhere.
I got a cousin, him and his wife packed up from Texas with their 2 boys, moved to Gatlinburg. They have 4 rental properties. Then they manage 3 others. Just this summer alone, they made over almost $500,000 net.
What? Doing what?
Renting out. They have 3 rental properties, or four. They have 4. They just bought their 4th one. They just started renting it out right towards the end of the summer. They managed 3 others for other people. They netted $500,000.
$500,000 on 3 rental properties?
Plus, he managed other ones.
Oh, plus manage. Damn. I mean, they made that for
Yes.
them. Other people's property. They made money for themselves off of other people's property.
Yep. They charge a fee and people pay it. They don't have to go. My cousin manages everything. He does the repair work.
Oh, okay.
He does a lot. He does a lot. He really does for his people up there.
Damn. That's a lot. $500,000, man. That's a lot of flipping money.
They charge for their rentals per night almost 900. No, it's $1,000 a night
Really?
for a week. Yeah,
Man, what is that? Like a 8-bedroom mansion or something? For $1,000 a night?
it's there. Each one is 8 bedrooms. There's 4 baths. There's 1 big kitchen. There's a small kitchenette for like downstairs. If you want to barbecue downstairs, got a little outdoor kitchenette out there. There's a kitchenette out on the deck. I mean, it's overlooking the mountains. This is in the Smokies. It's a hot tourist destination now. But they made some serious money. Now, on top of that, they also sell property too. They sold He had bought some houses in some neighborhoods on the down low, and turned around and made like 80,000 profit off of them. Went in there, flipped them, fixed them up, changed a few things out. He made some money. Now,
Tommy Hamlin, what's going on, buddy? Shit, I didn't see your comment there. Sorry about that. And Justin Partridge, what's happening, little buddy?
here's also
Justin is CB ham radio guy. I forgot where he was at.
he was also the whistleblower on Enron for the Enron scandal that went down 20 years ago.
Note Bradley is 7 subs away from 6,200 subscribers. Y'all go check out BH. Bradley Height Customs. BH Customs. Y'all go check him out. David Carlisle, if you don't mind, please put his link in for me. Virginia, yeah, on the East Coast. Yeah, he's not far from North Carolina there, because he's buddies with 21SC up on the East Coast there. Those ham guys, CB and ham guys, ham operator guys over there. A lot of those guys are. Thank you, David Carlisle. Pocono Raceway, yeah, buddy. 20 minutes from Biden's hometown. I wouldn't brag on that, then. Yeah, I wouldn't brag on that. Her speeches, her interviews and speeches are like, yeah, I'm gonna fix all that's wrong with what went down in the last 4 years. Well, Kamala kind of not like bragging on, she's bragging how she's gonna fix things. Well, you should have never. You were vice president in the last 4 years. You and Biden should have never messed things up. It's okay, Pat. I'm picking at you. I had to throw that little bit in there. Anyway, yeah, I had to recharge my battery on my little ham radio a couple of days ago, and refresh myself with it. I hadn't been on it in a year and a half. I had to figure out how to get my channels back up. Don't get me started again. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna. Nope, not me, nope. Oh, Justin, I got something to show you. Stay tuned right there. I'll be back and I'll show it to you in within 5 to 10 minutes, Justin. It's gonna be something you like. Yeah, David Carlisle, man, I remember when he was low in subscribers, like myself back then. And he didn't even have one video. And then when he put one video out of his grandson on the lawnmower, it's not a common product in the store. Well, I bet they're good, man. That's not something you just go in any convenience store and buy. No. Mrs. eating some of that saltwater town at Panchuco Centers with that caramel apple whiskey. So anyway, and what I was saying, I forgot what I was saying.
But you know about that homemade candy. There's a place in Tallahassee. Okay, it's PD.net. They put videos out constantly on making homemade candy and all that. They actually have an cold water table that cools the candy down so they can make the pulled candy on it.
I just put a link in the chat not long ago of a candy store in Canada. that everything's homemade. The guy and his wife and his daughters and I don't know, son-in-law or something. Oh yeah, David Carlisle's channel. He had one video. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers with one video. But that's not what the video was about. Video was about his grandson cutting grass, steering a riding lawnmower on his son's lap. So it was, the son and grandson both together. And then he made a video later. He's got some firework videos from 4th of July, New Year's Eve, stuff like that. But he's got another video of his grandson driving the lawnmower by himself because he's old enough, like 7 years later. Oh yeah, no, 710 making a joke. 710 been knowing David Carlisle for a long time, just like me. Like David Carlisle was in the, with his channel in the coin community before I was in the coin community on this channel, Cajun Coin Hunter. I was in the coin community before I started this channel. I didn't want to crowd my other channel out with coins. I was already gardening, cooking, and small engine repair. And I didn't want anything else to crowd that channel, so I came up with this one. And then within 8 months, I was monetized. Within 8 months. That's nothing to brag about because Russ, the guy y'all just seen here up in the panel, Smoky Ribs Barbecue, his new channel on Fix It, Fix Upper, how-to guy, fixer upper and all that. His new channel, he was monetized within a month and a half. But he's got a lot of friends that came over from his other channel, because he's got almost 500,000 subscribers from his Smoky Ribs Barbecue. He's got 300-something thousand on that. So he's a lot of them people went over to his new channel. So it helps when you have a big channel and it supports a sub channel, another channel that you come up with. Yeah.
Isn't he like an elk?
What's that?
Is he an elk?
Is he what?
What city is he in?
I didn't hear you. What?
What city is he in?
In Mississippi?
Oh, he's in Mississippi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not in Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
But he does a lot of Cajun cooking. He does do a lot of that. I gotta go get some lemonade. I'm coughing out.
Let's go back to the bank.
Oh. Had to go lean off the dock while I was up. As soon as I got up to pour my lemonade, I had a reminder. Go to the dock. I wonder how they do it with the alligators, because alligator season opened up a few days ago. Opened up Sunday.
I don't know. That's your neck of the woods, not mine.
Wayne, what's happening, Mon Ami? I noticed you went live right before I went live. Not long. How you doing, Wayne? You want a link, Wayne? I'll send you a link if you want to come up.
Don't check these pennies one more time.
Took me about 6 weeks to get monetized. Really? You mean you started your channel and in 6 weeks you were monetized? Damn it. Or it
Dang.
took 6 weeks after you got your 1,000 subscribers, whatever. Well, oh, you know what? You know, I was monetized on my other channel, but that's before you had to have 1,000 subscribers and so many watch hours. You had to have so many views on your channel, you know, from videos, the views. You had to have, I forgot what it was, 20,000 views or 25,000 views. And hell, I had that almost on one video, you know. I had some good, decent videos on my other channel, you know, gardening. She's trying to trick us. All right, Wayne. Let me do that for you right quick here. Copy that. Make sure I didn't have nothing else copied in there. There you go, Wayne. Check your email, Mon Ami. Yeah, 6 weeks to get monetized. But that was probably back when you didn't have to have 25,000 views. And then, you know, most women's channels, they get 25,000 views in no time. It's like that. Hell, one video, put them at that if they do it right. Super chats. I remember me, David Carlisle, a few other channels. We used to go in, meet over Tim Taylor, which was a TLT coin hunter, TLT. And Wayne was in there a lot. We'd have a panel almost every day. Man, well, we had a good time back then. What's up, Wayne? What's going on?
My plugs for my laptop's coming tomorrow, and my equipment's arriving tomorrow, so it's doing well.
Did you say about a new laptop?
I plugged my new laptop. The plug's coming tomorrow, the charging plug for it.
Oh,
For this one. For this one.
Yeah, that little thing you found or something?
Yep, this one.
Yeah, you found that new Dell, yeah. See, you found it. And then, have a hard drive in it or what?
What's that?
Did it have a hard drive in it?
I'm sure it does. Because when I put the plug on it, it showed all kinds of information in the computer. The menu showed up, and so I'm sure it has a. I think the contractor what it was doing was he was I think he was clearing the house out, and he threw this out in the, hey, Box Boys, how you doing? And he threw it out. You know, contractors, they buy houses and they clean them out. That's what I think they did with this one, because it looked like it was tossed because of the way the back looks. He changed it. See him?
Yeah. Yeah.
But otherwise,
Well, you you probably got you a nice little laptop.
I'll
You
see
know,
when I get plugged, and then my equipment's coming them all the same day, so they're both coming because I guess they shipped the equipment too quickly because it's now in probably in my city now. It was in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts.
You already know about this. Oops. You already know about that.
You get that done?
That I had it. Yeah, I got it. I got it restored.
Oh, you did? You finally finished it?
Caps.
Does
The
it work?
ceramic discs, which they rarely go out, but in this one they did, because I don't know if the voltage was a little off on them or what, but all it said was the value on it. It didn't have what voltage
Oh, okay.
that was there. So there could have been a low voltage capacitors in there. Usually ceramic disc capacitors last forever.
Okay.
But
Okay.
in this case, after 60 years, yeah, or even after 50 years, yeah. So I just went on ahead and restored the whole unit with all new caps, except for one, which that one tested real good.
Oh, okay.
And it's a real high, it's a 1600 volt, 1600 volt capacitor. So that thing's not going to go bad, but I did check it. Yeah. And
right,
I put a few brand new resistors in it, high tolerance,
Does it work all right now? Is it all set?
Oh yeah, it is. It's working great, except on the low, ultra low scale, which is 1.5 of 1.5 volt, 1.5 volts. It's doing something straight. It won't calibrate on that 1.5 volt range with the calibration, the ceramic calibration VRs. Which I blame that on the precision resistor that's in that resistor divider network. I blame it on that resistor. I'll know more tomorrow or day after tomorrow when I take it apart again one more time, just for a good cleaning, clean the board real good, and something else I want to do, and I got it all wrote down.
What are you going to clean the board with? Well, how are you going to do the cleaning the board? How you do it?
ISO alcohol, isopropyl, 99% alcohol.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I'm gonna do all the knobs,
Oh,
the actual potentiometer itself on the inside. I'm gonna go ahead and give those a good refurbishing.
okay.
I'm not gonna go to the extreme of taking them apart and then cleaning each individual one, because on the wafer switches I'm gonna go ahead. I've got some deoxit, the one with the oil inside of it, and oil itself, for potentiometer, for variable knobs, variable resistor. Not the knob itself. The knob itself is just a piece of bakelite, but the actual potentiometer, I mean, I can have one, but I'm not going to do that. I've got some multi-turns, like 10-turn pots, and a couple of infinity, you just keep on encoders, just keep on turning. You'll never get to an end, but I've got some 10-turn pots and all that. But anyway, I need
occasion. You ever have to spray the knobs on that thing? Like you have that spray for the knobs that they won't stick or make a funny sound or whatever.
that's what I'm talking about.
So you got the stuff for that too?
In the last 90 seconds, I explained all that. Yeah. Like right here. Let me get this out so I can show it. Okay, gotta get that cord out, plug-in cord out of the way. See these right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And those, okay, those turn. This is the knob itself. Okay.
Okay, all right.
This is the knob itself. Okay. These are just switches. Okay.
Yeah, I know that part. Number switch, I know.
So these need cleaning too. Okay.
Okay.
The small ones, they're not knobs, they're potentiometer. Hold on. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Tear that apart. Okay. All right, like this.
Yeah.
All right, that's a potentiometer.
Yeah.
In other words, you can call it a knob. That's a knob to you. Okay. It's a potentiometer. Okay. It's a variable resistor. Okay. It's all variable resistor. But this is a 10 turn pot.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, this is 10 turns. So it's ultra fine tuning. Okay. And
Is that what you're showing
that's what
me? Is
these
that
are. That's what these are. But you clean up inside. You got to take this apart. They got holes in them where you can spray deoxit. Okay, it's a tuna cleaner, fader, slide,
Yeah.
slide faders. You know, up and down like on stereos and mixing bowl, or the turn ones. You can actually spray the cleaner inside and do that. Then you have to lubricate it too. You can't just clean it, you know, with certain cleaners. You have to have a cleaner and an oiler.
Yeah, I know.
You just spray a cleaner in it, a cheap cleaner. In another couple of months, it's going to be scratchy again, more than likely.
I had some spray from Radio Shack one time for my amplifier. I had to spray the knobs on it because it was making some crackling noises.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember those days, and I used to use them myself. And then I had what they call a blue wash.
Oh,
very expensive, very expensive. Back in 88, 87 to the 90, blue wash tuna cleaner was like $10 a can.
Oh wow, huh?
Yeah. I have some stuff now. It's $20 a can, but I got it for cheaper when I went to Lafayette to meet Barry Payton, the guy that was up in here earlier. I think I got it for $11 a can at the supply house. I got it for and it has the oil in it. It's a cleaner, and it has oil in it. But I have some other stuff too that's very expensive, like $26 a can that Johnny Best bought. He actually bought two of them. He bought one for himself,
right?
He bought one for me, so I could clean his amplifier. and
Oh,
mixed it, for the band.
Yeah.
They was getting that it went out on them when they were playing music. So
Okay.
so he brought it to me, the day later, and said something was wrong with it. And I said, well, what was it doing? He said, man, it's making all kind of scratchy noise and all that. And he said, it probably needs to clean it. I'm like, yeah, it probably does. So I took apart the mixing board and amplifier, took it almost completely apart, and got everything refurbished in it.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, everything worked fine after that.
Yep.
But yeah, I like these. These are Borns right here. This one, Bourn, Born. These usually run about $10-15 a piece. They had a light flash sale on this, so I got a couple of them.
Mm.
Like if you need something fine-tuned, I mean very fine-tuned,
Yeah.
10 turn, this will go 10 turn instead of like from 0 to 10 like this, like that. No, this goes from 0 to 10 in 10 turns.
Oh, okay.
Look, okay, I'm max now. Okay, watch this. All right, I'm max. Can't go no more.
Okay.
That's wait. That's a half. Keep track, Wayne. Keep track. That's another half. Another half. Another half. Another half. Another half. Again. 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 Again.
How many times have you done that?
On call. On call. That's it right there. I did it 20 times. 20 halves is 10. So if you want something really fine tuned, you put it on this, and it's going to be extremely fine tuned. The little bitty, it's got a little clicks in here.
Oh, okay. Very quiet.
Bitty clicks.
Very quiet though.
Oh yeah. Woo woo! Brock's Boys is back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was 3 minutes ago. He said he's back. Well, thank you there, Elvis. I'll let that skull go for that.
Jailhouse Rock.
Hit the like button, everybody. I would appreciate that. It does help my algorithm and all that stuff. Which I never say that. I never say, please subscribe, please hit the like, hit the share. I never say that. I'm kind of like old school, like Wayne, up here, custom screen print. We old school. We don't ask for subscribers and hit the like button. I just never did that. I mean, but it does help. It does help when other people ask. To hit the like. That helps. Thank you.
If I don't ask, no one does it.
Yeah, I don't have to say it. I got other people that do it for me.
People don't do it for me and my channels. I have to remind them that you have to do that as part of the channel. It helps it out.
Yeah.
And they don't understand that, but they do. It helps it out.
I forgot to take my blood pressure medicine. Damn. I think it's tadalafil. Tadalafil. 5 ml. It's a blood pressure medicine that has very good side effects.
710 is oil upside down and PM. Yeah, I hit that thumbs up.
710 said, I done hit that already.
Yeah.
David Carlisle said, I was the first like, and I shared it out on my community tab. But thank you, David. Yeah. Usually David is the first one there.
Oh,
And when he's in, I forgot about hitting it right when I made the video live stream. I mean, I think I was the fourth like. I think. Murder, myth, male, monster, the 4 M's, the big M's. What's up, Big M? And I know who that is. He's up in Michigan himself.
Right now, my channel is sitting at 399 subs.
Yeah, man, look. David Carlisle, if you don't mind, I'm actually another favor. Please put in Mr. Van's channel link, Southern Coin Hunter, if you don't mind. We're gonna see if we can get him we can get him to the 500 subscriber mark. Let's see if we can do that. I know it won't be done tonight, but we can get him over 400. If he's at 399 right now, we can get Southern Coin Hunter, a good friend of mine. We can get him over 410 tonight. Let's hope so.
You can get him over 400. The thing is, are they going to watch his channel or not? They can subscribe all they want. If they're not going to watch his content, it means nothing.
He's got a lot of content to watch.
I got a lot of content to watch. They don't watch my stuff.
Every day he puts out a video just like you do. But we never know. If they watch it.
I can tell you 3/4 of the people in your chat do not even come to my channel because I don't do giveaways. I don't do any of this other stuff. So, and most of the coin community, they either do auctions or stuff, and I don't go to the channels because they do auctions. But like I say in other people's channels, if you're going to subscribe, at least watch a video, at least give a like. I know you can't watch everybody's stuff all the time. I get that. But at least go in there and say, thumbs up, hi, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. Just don't subscribe. I get people subscribing to my channel. I never see them in the chat. They tell me, great video, and I go, you didn't watch it. But that's just me. That's my little rant. I'm sorry. The Bradley Hype thing got me on a rant. 6,000. I would have had 60,000 subscribers if YouTube didn't screw me 3 times in a row. So,
oh yeah, and then all your watch hours, man.
I got screwed 3 times. I got hacked twice. YouTube did nothing about that. They stole my channel twice, and I'm not even interesting. So, but yeah, everybody go support Southern Coin Hunter. I know I'm not going to see half of these people in my streams, and that's fun. Whatever. It is what it is. But go follow Southern Coin Hunter.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're saying that they just might do that, and hell, they might build his channel up to 5,000 within a year.
Let me ask you a question. The one's talking behind that avatar, right?
That's Field Guy.
Lord Imperial Field.
Fieldy, yeah, Field Guy.
Field. All right, so you say people won't watch your channel, am I right?
I know who does, yeah.
Well, if you subscribe to me, I will watch your channel.
Oh, that's a
my
fact.
channel.
Wayne is a dedicated subscriber that will watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there that they want the sub for sub, and then they don't watch your stuff.
I do. So,
Well, that's always a good thing.
Give me his link, Cajun Coin. Give me that guy's link, will you?
It's Southern Coin Hunter.
Right there.
I already tried to you.
Field Guy
I mean,
316.
I love that.
Put it in the chat. That's his.
My channel ain't important anyway.
All you gotta do is copy that and paste it in your YouTube. It'll come up.
Yep.
He's got that same saint symbol right there.
No, but I was sitting in here. I'm reading the comments, and I'm just like, bullshit, 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 bullshit. Ah, okay, wait a minute. There's a right one. I'm just like, wait a minute.
There you are. I got you now. I got you now.
It's all good. Let's see.
One thing I started doing is I started doing just quick clips of the weeks instead of fine. And what I am doing is I link 2 or 3 together as shorts, put them on YouTube, and I put them on TikTok. They get more views on TikTok than they do on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to Field Guy?
I went on my list of subscribers. I had 2 people that I was not subscribed to. All right. This is how I found these 2. I watched the guy's channel. He followed my channel afterwards. And he's now he was in my live stream tonight. So when I see something, the whole thing about content, if you subscribe to somebody, you definitely gotta watch a video. You definitely gotta give them a thumbs up and share them out, because if you want that subscribers to stay put, he left too. He took off, you know. You have to keep that subscribers connected with your channel by watching their content on their YouTube channel. And give them a thumbs up, sharing them out, and everything. You gotta do that. You're part of the YouTuber. That's part of being a subscriber and growing your audience. You got to do something like, some people who come in my channel don't give me a thumbs up, and I ask them. I said, man, if I go to your channel, I'm going to give you a thumbs up. And I said, you make sure you do that to me when I go on your channel or when you come in my channel. And they get lazy. They don't want to do it. And I have to remind them. That's awful, man.
Any channel I watch, I always give a thumbs up. I may not always comment, but you will always get a thumbs up from me.
Oh yeah, when I watch a video, I always give a thumbs up. I might.
Yes.
Same way. I watch a lot of videos. You know, I got a lot of subscribers, you know, that watch me. I'll watch them. Okay. So, you know, if they have, you know, content, I'll watch it. But I'll hit the like, but I don't always comment. And I tell them that too. Every now and then I'll comment and I'm saying, okay, you know, hey, good video. I liked and I explained stuff I saw in the video, you know, and, you know, I'll comment on that stuff. And then I'm like, you know, so they know I was there at that time, and they know that I don't comment every video.
You know something? When someone doesn't get their content watched, this is a true factor. I've been on YouTube for a long time. Now, if you don't watch someone's content, they feel like you're left out, and they feel like they're not, you know, happy on YouTube when you do, and they don't want, no one watches. Now, I know for a fact I was on here a long time, and I met a lot of bad YouTubers, and I met a lot of good ones, and I got rid of all the bad ones because they had bad attitudes. They whined like a little girl, a little sissy girl, and they couldn't shut up. Fortunately. And that was way back in the day when I first joined YouTube. But it changed a lot now. Okay, you know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what people have to do. They have to watch the content and give them a thumbs up, help their channel, help them grow subscribers, put them in their community tab to allow people to know that they are out there on YouTube working as hard as we are. You know what I mean?
Some people don't realize what it takes to make a video sometimes either.
I have no problem making videos. I just have to make a short next. I thought to make one. I haven't made a short in a while. But I have to make one of my t-shirt videos into a short.
I don't have any shorts. I really don't believe in shorts.
I
got YouTube friends that have 300,000, you know, 500,000 subscribers. They don't believe in shorts. They tried it and like, no, I think it hurt my channel a little bit having shorts. You know? I mean, and they don't have 300,000, 400,000 subs for nothing. Okay, they know how to run a channel, and they got some shorts out, and they're like, nope, nope, I don't believe in it, and no. So I mean, they said, I'm trying to tell you what to do with your channel, but me in particular, I don't like shorts. I think it hurt my channel a little bit. So, hey, I'm gonna listen to them guys that have 500,000 subscribers that are making money, making a living off of YouTube. I'm not gonna listen to somebody that has 800 subscribers saying, "Oh man, yeah, you know, short helped my channel," you know, and they only made 20 subscribers out of that. You know?
I haven't thought in a while. I don't know.
Raining again, damn.
I mean, it must like you. That weather must like Cajun or something. So it keeps raining.
Weather.
It keeps raining because he knows you don't like it, so they're doing it more.
Yeah.
Speaking
Well,
of
guys,
that,
we're gonna start saying our outros. I need to get me something to eat. In fact, you know, this might surprise somebody. I haven't ate all day.
You better go eat something. And what are you up here then for? Doing the live.
Now, I did wake up at I did eat at about, I woke up at like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. And I did get me a big old bowl of Rice Krispies and milk. Yeah.
3 a.m. in the morning. I don't even get up that early. I sleep all day. If I wanted to, I wouldn't get up at all.
Woke up, I guess I was a little hungry, but at the early morning, we go to the bathroom, the dot, minutes, take a leak. And so I, got up and said, well, yeah, I'm gonna, get me a bowl of cereal, and ate me a bowl of cereal, went back to bed. A little while later, did a crossword.
Go get something to eat now. You're probably hungry. Go get something to eat.
Missy made that soup. Yeah, buddy. So, hey, Wayne, you want to say your goodbyes?
Okay, have a good night and go eat something. Because you're hungry, all right?
Not to me. Say goodbye to everybody else.
Yeah, well, you're leaving right now, right?
Huh?
You're leaving now, right?
Well, as soon as you say goodbye to everybody and Van says goodbye to everybody, then I'll do my outro.
All right, so everybody have a good night. In case you don't eat too much, but eat enough that you won't be hungry for the rest of the night. Take care, man. God bless.
David Carlisle says, I ain't it yet neither. That's right. So, Van.
Yes, I'm the second to last one again. Everybody have a good night. And remember, check both sides of the coins. You never know what you're going to find. But have a good evening. Enjoy the weekend and stay dry.
All right. Wayne and Van, appreciate y'all coming up. Phil Guy, Russ. Good seeing everybody again. And y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. I plead time.